Everyone knows that reviews are one of the most important parts of the whole Amazon KDP business, and there's typically sites that you can use like BookBounty that allow you to get legitimate, authentic reviews on your books to boost your book's ranking and help you make more sales. But BookBounty have just released a game-changing update that allows you now to choose exactly which territories you leave your reviews in, so it doesn't matter where you are in the world. If you want to get reviews on a certain marketplace, then you can now do that with BookBounty, and in this video I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. So as you can see, here is the email from BookBounty. Now I'm going to just explain the things that you need to know, and that is their new feature called Geo Bounties. Now, one of the biggest problems people had after using BookBounty is they can't leave reviews in a certain marketplace because they're not from there. So for example, if you are from the UK and you had to leave a review on the Amazon.com marketplace, you're not going to be able to do that because you're not from Amazon.com, you're not from the US, sorry, and you don't shop on Amazon.com. That's usually been a bit of a sticking point. You could only leave reviews on UK books. But now this new Geo Bounties feature allow you as the person getting reviews on your books to select exactly what marketplaces you want your reviews to come from, and B, when you're building up bounty credits, you can choose to only review books that want reviews in your exact marketplace. So it just makes things so much easier. Now I'm going to show you exactly what this looks like on BookBounty in just a second, but as you can see, the things that are new have a brand new library layout, which just makes things even easier to use, and also bounty marketplace icons. You'll now see which Amazon marketplace are bounty targets front and center. We're adding in the upper left hand corner of the bounty listing which marketplace the bounty is accepting reviews to. So in this example here, this book only wants reviews in the Amazon.com and the US marketplace. So if you're someone in the US, this would be a good book to go ahead and review. But if you're someone that's based in the UK and you aren't able to review on Amazon.com, this would be a much better book to go for, because as you can see here, they have a UK flag and a US flag there. So you can see exactly what territories each book is actually requesting in terms of its reviews. And it does say also here you can still create non-specific bounties just like you were able to do before. Now, if you do want to check out BookBounty, I will leave a link down below in the description, and if you use that link, you will get yourself a 15-day free trial. So you can literally go ahead and use this review software completely free for 15 days. And if you do want a full tutorial of exactly how to use this, I have already made one on my YouTube channel, which I will leave linked on screen. Obviously, it doesn't include anything about the update, which I'm about to tell you about. So if you've not heard of BookBounty, I'd go ahead and watch that video first, come back to this one, and then look at the updated version of what I'm going to show you in this video. So as you can see, I'm now on the BookBounty interface. It has got kind of a new fresh look, and it looks so much easier to use than it did before. I've got my BookBounty credits up here. And as you can see, as usual, there are loads of books that you can go ahead and review, but the big difference is this symbol up here. So if you have this symbol here, it basically means it doesn't matter what territory you're in, you can leave a review on this book. So if you're from, Germany or the UK or wherever you are, you can leave a review on your home marketplace for any of these books. However, if you do want to go and find a book that is specific to your marketplace, you can go ahead and choose one here. I've only got myself set up UK and US, but you can go ahead and do that. If you just go up to Geo Bounty setup up here, you can choose exactly what territories you want to be able to leave reviews in. So I'm just going to go up here and show you how to do that now. So once you're into this page, literally just go ahead and press change marketplaces, and then go and select all of the territories that you can go ahead and leave reviews in. For me, I can actually really only go ahead and leave reviews in Amazon.co.uk, but let's just say you were also able to do it in .com. You would just select these two, go ahead and press save, and then just go back to that BookBounty library, and these will be the options here. The more territories that you select, the more options you have, but only select territories where you can actually leave a review, else there's just no point. So if I'm in the UK and I wanted to be able to leave reviews on books that specifically want for reviews in the UK, I'd go over and just select Amazon UK here, and that's basically going to filter all of these books where UK is allowed. So this one, for example, allows the US and the UK. As you can see, there's the two flags there. This one specifically wants the UK, so I can now make sure I am reviewing books in the right marketplaces, whereas previously there was no way of doing this before. So essentially what this does, it just makes it super easy to build up your BookBounty credits that you can then use to get your own book reviewed, which leads me nicely on to the next point of how you can set up your own books to get reviews in certain territories. So if you just go over to my books here, obviously I've blurred these out. I don't want people copying these books, but I'm just going to go down to this one and just say start a review bounty. And what you're going to see here is exactly the same screen as you saw before, but you now have a new section that says Bounty Marketplace. Now by default, you'll be able to accept reviews in any marketplace, but if you want to just choose one, so let's say I'm from the UK, I want to build up my reviews on my UK listing, I want to make sure I'm getting reviews on the UK marketplace, so I would have to go ahead and select UK Marketplace here, but at the moment I haven't set that up yet, which is why you then need to go into update your book and get this all set up. Then once you've done that, what you want to do is scroll down to additional book information and then just find the paperback ASIN of your book and then just go ahead and put this in and then submit it for approval. BookBounty will then look at it, hopefully approve it, and then you'll be able to list this book up to be reviewed and be able to choose exactly the marketplaces where you want to get your reviews from. So I've put my ASIN here, I've chosen the category, I've chosen my language, and I've also put in the book description. I'm just going to go ahead and press submit for approval, and that will now be reviewed by BookBounty. They'll try and do it as quickly as possible. It should take around 24 hours. And like I say, once that's then been approved, you can then go ahead and list this on the Bounty Marketplace exactly as I showed you in that tutorial that I mentioned at the start of the video. I'll also link that tutorial down below in the description. And then you can start getting specific marketplace reviews on all of your BookBounty books.